today we're out here at an abandoned Subway / Inta Juice, kind of a combo theme in a way. This restaurant just recently closed, and well, I'd like to take one last look at it before it does end up getting the demolition going. So let's go ahead and take a look, shall we? So here's the building. As you can see, there is a bit of a label scar in the building from both Inta Juice and Subway. The Subway sign was right here, Inta Juice right there. They still got the standalone sign. I figured since they got signs down, maybe it's about right time to try and capture this one last time. So right here, this was a sign that was basically indicating that there was plans for a rezoning, I believe it was. It's one of those public notices that get put on buildings when they're getting ready to do something. Right out here, they have a little patio, which has 2 tables, and then you have the interior. So this restaurant closed on May 21st, so I got a little story right off the bat. So when I came here on May 21st, I saw a sign right here saying that they had closed at a certain time the night before. I was thrown off because back here there was people actually packing stuff up, so I was like, oh crap, I guess they closed. So I took the photos of the exterior, and then about a few minutes before 2, was like, they're open, there's customers in here. So yeah, but as you can see, these are the other Subway locations. There's not another Inta Juice in Cheyenne. There are Inta Juices in Colorado, and one that is coming soon. You can see the logo right there. So this would have gone right into the Subway, which you can see the counters right there. And if we come over here, you can see the tables are basically removed. You got the spot where the chips would have been. Those were lined up over here next to the counter. And then you got Inta Juice over here. So for the most part, they operated separately from each other. There's a better view of the Inta Juice. Guess we'll work our way around this way. So there's the sign they put up when they closed up. Looks like the one on the counter is gone. The worker had actually put one on the Inta Juice counter over there initially, and a self-standing thingy, but yeah. I do wonder if they're going to get the rest of the fixtures out of here. There's the soda fountain. For whatever reason, when I was here yesterday recording the video, I totally didn't think about zooming into the menu, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that too real quick. So this building was originally built as a Skipper's Seafood and Chowder House. I think I'm saying that name correctly. It eventually ended up getting taken over by a Subway along with bagel makers. I'm not sure if TCBY was here back then. In more recent years, over the last couple decades, TCBY went away. Eventually after that, bagel makers went away, and then the Inta Juice came in. So there's that whole mess, and you obviously saw the sign back there of what day they closed this year. So back here, of course, we got some parking. Over here, we got a former Burger King that most recently was, I believe, Fernando's or something like that. Not Rolando's. I think it was Fernando's. It's now going to become Pluto's Smoke Shop. So, yeah, it is what it is. I can't endorse smoking, but I'll mention it since we're here. Not much to see back here. So I actually do have a little bit of a kind of a funny story, right? So I mentioned how on the last day there's that sign that misled me. So of course, when I went in, it was like 5 minutes before closing. I had no idea. I knew it was afternoon, but I didn't realize it's that close to closing time. But when I went in, the worker at the Subway was, willing to make me a sandwich. Like, she didn't even question anything about it. She immediately was willing to get me a sandwich. So it's like, all right, I'll get a sandwich. And of course, by the time I got my food and got cleaned up, because of course I got washed up, right? I come out to eat my sandwich and the place is right on the brink of closing, so it's like I have to leave. Which, it's okay, I get it. I don't want to make anyone stay any longer than they have to, so I have no complaints there. But it's kind of funny how that worked out. But on the upside, for me, honestly, I think that's about the best memory I could have had, considering that I hadn't had previous memories of this place. The building has always intrigued me because I never knew how they did this. So there's the other closed sign and the closing sign. And right here would have been the Inta Juice, so right over here to the left, they would have made your juices. Let's see if we can get a better view. So right over there, there was an S. There is a big ol' S for Subway on the wall over there. It's not there now. That brings us back around here, where it's not too much else to see. I do wonder if they're going to take down this sign, and I wonder if they're going to get the rest of the fixtures out of here, but other than that, this place is definitely not going to be here for too much longer. So this place right here is actually slated to become a coffee shop, specifically a 7 Brew Coffee, who specifically is noted to have taken inspiration from Dutch Bros and mainly focuses on drive-thru. I don't know if they'll have a walk-up window yet. We'll have to wait and see, or if they'll have any dine-in or any of that. Probably be more focused on drive-thru, but yeah. Figure I might as well capture this since number one is a weird building and it's kind of a unique looking Subway / Inta Juice. I also don't usually see Inta Juice abandoned. And number two, well, to be honest, and one of the other people in the retail community, Andy's Retail Exploration up in the Oregon and Washington area, has been asking me to film an abandoned Subway for quite some time. So, Andy, this one's for you. Anyway, I do want to give a shout out to my channel members on both YouTube and Patreon. They support the channel, make this journey just a little bit easier to keep doing. And until next time, peace out. Oh yeah, and since we're here, I guess we might as well just take a peek. I doubt there's anything. Not much. Not much. Looks like some juice stuff from the Inta Juice, but not too much else. So yeah.